These are my note cards. This is my audience.
There you go.
My name is Yanni Mitchell, and today we're going to be talking about the mental health crisis within college students. So imagine walking across a campus today, and you see students smiling, laughing, study groups. People behind those smiles are people that are struggling a silent battle, an invisible battle with either depression, anxiety, and overwhelming stress. Mental health is becoming a serious and more pressing issue facing college students today. As someone ourselves, we either know somebody who is struggling or perhaps we face these challenges ourselves. I'm here today to inform you about the growing mental health crisis among these students and among college campuses. I'll explain the three major contributing factors: social isolation, academic pressure, and support systems, and how these affect campuses. Let's begin with social isolation. While we live in a world that's more connected through technology, research has shown that we are actually more socially isolated. According to psychologist Jean Winge in the World Happiness Report 2020, today's students are more digitally connected yet experience higher levels of loneliness compared to previous generations. Sure, we might be on our phones, we use the apps, Snapchat, TikTok, or Instagram, but real life connections are what you're missing. Making friends, hanging out, going and having fun. Those experiences are essential to our mental health. Those are our actual connections that we need. Without them, loneliness creeps in and can cause to depression and feeling of being unsupported or even invisible. It's easy to think that social media is enough, but it's not. Being online is like being liked online isn't the same as truly being seen in person. And the lack of that human communication weighs so heavily on a student's mental well-being. Although online platforms, communication, they don't replicate that actual one-on-one connection. So that's why there's a lack of genuine social support, and this is why the increase of depression and anxiety. The second factor is academic pressure. According to the American College Health Association 2023, their reports show that more than 50% of students feel overwhelming anxiety due to academic demands. So that includes, deadlines, preparing for exams, or just juggling a lot of responsibilities all at once while trying to maintain an expectation of success. These constant pressure creates an environment where many students may feel like failure is not an option, which leads to these stressful settings. It's no surprise that many students experience, these chronic stress, the burnouts, and even, mental breakdowns. Like an experience as my own, seeing my friends, experience these types of feelings, these emotions, exhaustion, frustration, just because of the academic overload. This pressure is so significant and it contributes to mental health so much. And we see it across campuses today. But let's finally discuss the role of, support systems. Fortunately, efforts are being made to, address this through organizations that are helping campuses like Active Minds and the JED Foundation. They collaborate directly with campuses to find and develop a comprehensive mental health strategy just for students' needs. And however, there are gaps, and not every student knows where to get help. Not every institution also has the fundings for this mental health services. But that's why just instead of like needing the money, you can also just keep on pushing for awareness, improvements for mental health supports, which is essential for students' success. So in conclusion, we can say that mental health crises among college students is fueled by these three factors: social isolation, academic pressure, and just a level of support systems. This crisis is widespread and it's growing, but understanding these factors, we can start conversations, support peers, and just demonstrating for better resources and counseling on our campuses. This will create a college environment that we don't feel alone, that no student is struggling, and that we know that we're going to have the success across a college campus. And this will allow for a better campus and a better environment for everybody that we should strive for. Thank you. These are my cards. This is my audience.